Hare Krishna. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim sarasatim vyasam tato jayamudiraya namastaprayeshu vavadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtaki. So yesterday we spoke about Brihaspati and how he left the demigods and they had no guru. Right? So, what do you remember, Prabhu, from yesterday?
Yesterday was big offense by the Indra of his spiritual master.
Yes.
But it was by doing nothing. It's not he that standing and offending him. He's just sitting and don't make any obeisances or even not give any respect to his guru. And all demigods was. He not only Indra, but all demigods have a problem after that. All his...
what problem did they have?
They have problem with demons because they lose the blessings of his guru, and demons have a blessings of their guru. They start to make a problem for them.
Yes, right. They went to battle, right? And the demons won. Usually the demigods would win, but without the blessings of their guru, they were defeated. Because the demons, they had the blessings of their guru, Sukracharya.
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why they don't go to his guru, but they try to find another guru, which we learn today?
Why they didn't go to Sukracharya?
No, the demigods, why they don't go to Brihaspati, why they go to find someone else?
They could not find Brihaspati.
Okay,
They didn't know where he'd gone. They were looking for him. They couldn't find him. He was hiding. So, then Lord Brahma told them, take another guru. You need a guru. So they came to who? Vishwarup, right? And Vishwarup, the son of Twashta. And what was the special feature about Vishwarup? What was the particular situation? Why was it he was a little hesitant to become the guru?
He was younger.
He was younger, right? Younger in
age.
Younger in age. But
advanced in
what did they say? What did the demigods say about that?
Advanced in Vedic mantras. Advanced in Vedic mantras recitation.
Yeah, that he was advanced in Vedic knowledge, Vedic mantras. So he was qualified to be the guru.
But Lord Brahma gave an exception that he is little inclined to the demons also.
Yes, why was he inclined to the demons?
Because his mother is
Huh?
His mother is from demon and his father is from
His mother is from the family of the demon. Yeah. So, in this way, the demigods Vishwarup as their guru. And Vishwarup then gave them Narayan Kavacha. So there's some schedule for these. We have quite a lot of chapters to cover.
Yes.
In 2 weeks. Huh?
There's a schedule.
Seven.
There's a schedule.
Huh?
There's a schedule like each day how much There's a schedule that
Oh,
how
there's a
much.
schedule.
Yes.
You finished done?
Yeah.
No?
No. Is it the same as it usually is? Is it 7 chapters?
Yes.
And 2 chapters is it supposed to be done today, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same as before. Yeah. Last day also 2 chapters. That last day is which chapters? 12 and 13. Okay. So, Narayana Kavacha was given. Narayana Kavacha is an armor. Kavacha means a shield, right? So it's like an armor for protection, and it's made up of Vishnu mantras. When this section of the Bhagavatam came out, I remember Prabhupada, when it had been published by the BVT, we got copies of it. So many devotees began to chant it every day, and they would do the whole thing. They would put the mantra on them and everything. Actually, at that time, there was a lot of danger over in Juhu, the Juhu temple. We had some big problem there. So some devotees were in big trouble, and they were chanting Narayana Kavacha every day. They got protected. It's a powerful mantra. So the details of the mantra are given in the chapter. How to put the mantra on, chant the mantra. We also chant that the first thing is to, how does it go? The first prayer which you should say.
Om Namo Narayana.
Huh?
Om Namo Narayana.
No, before that, there's another one. When we do initiations, we always chant it. Om apavitra, pavitra va, sarvastam gadovi.
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
Shri Vishnu, Shri Vishnu. Right, Om apavitra, pavitra va. Purified or unpurified. If you chant the holy name of the Lord, then you're protected. Alright, so that mantra is also used here in the Narayana Kavacha, chanting it. So this Vedic mantra, this Narayana Kavacha, was given to Indra by Vishwarup, and Vishwarup used it to help the demigods so that they could defeat the demons. Vishwarup, we're told, he had 3 heads. One head was used to drink somaras, another head was used to drink wine, and the third to eat food. An unusual personality. Of course, Brahma has 4 heads. Vishwarup had 3. So we're going to hear how Vishwarup was offering oblations. From his father's side, he was offering, and then he would offer also from his mother's side. Each of the demigods got his proper share. But without the knowledge of the demigods, he also offered oblations to the demons, because they were relatives through his mother. You can understand how strong the bondage of family affection is. That even a powerful personality like Vishwarup, that he was quite well educated, knew all the Vedic mantras, becomes the guru of the demigods, and he's also rich in austerities. But he feels affection for his mother. So he offered oblations to both the demons and the demigods. But he did it secretly, without the knowledge of the demigods. But Indra, the king of heaven, is also a very intelligent person. He was observing, and he saw how Vishwarup was secretly cheating the demigods. So Indra is very attached to his position. Become a powerful demigod, get the position of a king, you want to keep it. And it's told in other places how when Maharaj Prithu was doing sacrifice, and one point Indra stole away the horse so that he could not do it. So Indra doesn't like to be defeated, and especially here he's worried about the demons. So in anger, he cut off Vishwarup's 3 heads, and then we're told how his heads, they transformed into different kinds of partridges and birds. So Indra killed Vishwarup. So that was something. Was it proper for him to do that?
Again,
Why not?
it's his Gurudev. Now Vishwarup is his spiritual master, and Vishwarup is acting as a spiritual master for Vedic mantras, and
Vishwarup was his guru. Yeah?
A Brahmana, even if he does a mistake, must not be punished.
Right. A Brahmana should never be killed. Right? What's the other example in Srimad Bhagavatam in the first canto?
Arjuna forgiving Ashwatthama.
Ashwatthama was son of Dronacharya. So who did he kill? Who did Ashwatthama kill?
the sons.
Sons of the Pandavas. Yeah, sons. In their sleep. He came in their sleep and killed them. And then he released a Brahmastra weapon, tried to destroy Maharaj Parikshit while he's in the womb of Uttara. So Ashwatthama did terrible things, and he got arrested by Arjuna, and he got brought before Draupadi. Why before Draupadi? Why did he put Ashwatthama before Draupadi? Because he killed Draupadi's children. All 5 sons of the Pandavas, they were all from Draupadi. And so Arjuna brought Ashwatthama and put him at the feet of Draupadi, and Draupadi said, well, he's a Brahmana, son of a Brahmana, he's the son of our Guru, we cannot kill him. And Lord Krishna said, we should kill him. He's done something terrible, he should be punished. And so Lord Krishna anyway left it to Arjuna. Arjuna Lord Krishna was testing Arjuna's understanding of the religious principles, right? So Arjuna cut off the jewel on his head, and in this way, it's like killing someone, but not killing. And Ashwatthama was cursed that for what? For
long life.
For one Mantara, he would not have any association. Nobody would speak to him. No one would be a friend to him. No one would be with him. He would be left totally alone. Nobody would take any care about him. He would be rejected by everyone. But it said also he at the end of the Manvantara, he will come back and he will become one of the Saptarishis around Dhruvaloka. He'll become, because he's an Amara. He's one of the Amaras, he doesn't die. So he would become purified by, they said, because he stayed in Vrindavan and he was in the forest of Vrindavan, and he would get purified just by being in the forest of Vrindavan and hearing the devotees always chant the names of the Lord. And in this way, over a Manvantara, he could become purified of his simple reactions. Anyway, the point is, Brahmanas should not be killed. Now, we were talking yesterday about Lord Balaram, how he killed Romaharshan Sutta. Right? How could Lord Balaram kill Romaharshan Sutta?
Wasn't a Brahmana.
Huh?
Because Romaharshan Sutta wasn't a Brahmana.
He wasn't a pure Brahmana, right? That it was mixed. His mother was the Brahmana, but his father was Kshatriya. So Brahmanas, there's a lot of rules. Are you in a Brahmana family? From a Brahmana family? There's so many problems. Sharmista, Devayani, daughter of Sukracharya. She married a Kshatriya. Problem. A Brahmana woman supposed to marry a Brahmana man. Brahmana woman should not marry a man of a lower caste. Anyway, Indra killed this Vishwarup. So he killed the Brahmana, and he gets reactions for them. And although Indra is very powerful, and said Indra is so powerful, he could have neutralized the sinful reactions, but he accepted them. He repentantly accepted the burden of these reactions with folded hands. It shows how good qualities Indra had. Although he did something, he did it impulsively. In his anger, he cut off the head of Vishwarup. And then after he did it, then he regretted. He felt bad about it. So he accepted the reactions. Just like Maharaj Parikshit accepted the reaction when he got cursed to die. He did something impulsively, putting the dead snake around the neck of Sanika Rishi. So when he got cursed, he said, oh, well, I deserved it. He accepted it. So here Indra also accepted the reactions which came upon him. And said he suffered for 1 year. And then he gave the reactions to other people. Right? Who did he give the reactions to?
Tree.
Huh?
Tree.
Trees?
Trees and women.
Women?
Water.
Huh?
Water. Bubbles in the water. Bubbles in the water.
Water. He gave the reactions to water, trees, women, and the land. Or the earth. The earth, right? these reactions come. How do they come? On trees. How do the simple reactions come on trees? In the form of
bushes and thorns.
Ah?
Bushes and thorns.
No.
No, dink, what do you call it? Chemical. There's one liquid comes from the
A sap.
Sap.
The sap is coming from the trees, right?
That's it.
And then water, your bubbles. Bubbles in water, shouldn't drink, right? On earth, you've got deserts. And women have got contaminated period every month, right? This is their sinful reactions coming from given to them by Indra. And why could Indra give them these things? Why was he able to give his sinful reactions to these four? Huh? Why? Because he'd given them benedictions previously. Previously, he'd given them benedictions. Right? What benediction did he give to women?
Mating during pregnancy.
That they can have lusty desires even when they're pregnant. And then secondly, what about water? He gave the benediction to water. You can mix it with anything and it will increase its volume. You know, just like, milk. They can put water in the milk, right? Sometimes you get the milk, it's not all milk. They put a lot of water in it. Or fruit juice. Or even potatoes, you make some mashed potatoes, you can put water in there, right? And so that was a benediction given to water, that it could be added to anything. And then benediction was given to trees. What was the benediction to trees? Do you know? Prabhu, Roski?
Yes, benediction for trees that when they will be cut, they will, after cutting, they will be more beautiful.
Right, they'll grow, they'll keep growing. You cut off the branches, they'll grow back, they'll go again, right? That's a benediction given to trees. And then benediction to land.
For the land, there will be the holes in the land, they will be automatically covered.
Yes, the land will become level. There's some ditches are like that it can fill up. There'll be some ditches or holes in the land like that. So the earth will make itself level. So those were the benedictions given by Indra. Or given by whom? Who gave the benedictions? Yeah, Indra. I guess Indra gave these benedictions. And so, because he gave them benedictions, later on, he said, I gave you better, now you have to help me. And he gave sinful reactions to them. And so in this way, we're told people destined to live in deserts are understood to have sharing the reaction of Brahmahatya, killing of a Brahman. Right? So, simple reactions. Okay, one is forbidden to drink sap, women, and then water would increase its volume. So after Indra killed Vishwarup, then Vishwarup's father is very angry. His father's name is Twasta, and Twasta is very powerful. So he does a yagya, and he wants a son. He wants a son who would kill Indra. Right? So he did a ceremony. But when he did the ceremony, he made some mistake in chanting the mantra. he got the words wrong. He chanted it long instead of short. So the meaning of the mantra changed. He was supposed to chant that he wanted someone who could be the enemy of Indra, but instead he got someone who was Indra's enemy. So he got just the opposite of what he wanted. He wanted the meaning changed from the enemy of Indra to Indra, who is an enemy. The enemy of Indra. He wanted someone to create some demon who was the enemy of Indra. But instead he got someone who was an enemy, who Indra is, who is he's not as great as Indra. He is defeated by Indra. He's going to be defeated by Indra. The enemy of Indra became Indra, who is an enemy. So the result was, instead of getting somebody who could kill Indra, he got somebody who Indra killed. Indra was the enemy. Instead of an enemy of Indra, there emerged the body of Vritasura, of whom Indra was the enemy. So, this is what happens. So, Vrita means, what's the meaning, Vrita? Vrita means? Maze. Spread everywhere. Very great, powerful, everywhere he spread, you know. He's very huge in size, and he's growing every day, getting bigger and bigger. He's a gigantic demon. So when he came on the battlefield, the demigods, when they saw him, they threw weapons at him, and he just swallowed them. He could just swallow them. So the demigods were shocked, and they thought, how can we ever fight this person? And they all ran away in fear. They were all afraid of this very powerful demon. So this demon was actually the younger brother of Vishwarup. He's the son of Twashta. Just a minute. How did I get all the way up here? I should be back. We're supposed to be in chapter 8, right?
Yes.
Narayana Kavacha. We didn't go through the Narayana Kavacha yet. We have to look at all that. Anyway, come back to that. So anyway, this Narayana Kavacha mantra was given to Indra, and Indra uses it successfully. So we're told about the Narayana Kavacha mantra, how to put it on the body, Akshman, and chant the different syllables of the mantra, each syllable put on different parts of the body, and then you have to do it in a reverse order. And in this way you make like a coat of armor which will protect the body. The Narayana Kavacha will be chanted in what kind of situation?
Fear.
Yeah, when you're in fear, some danger, some fear, right? So you can take advantage like that. But will pure devotees chant of that kind? Will they have, is a pure devotee going to chant the mantra like that? When they're in fear, when they're in danger?
No.
Hmm? Pure devotees, pure devotees, they will just tolerate, right? They will just accept the danger, the fear. They're not afraid of anything. Why? Why the pure devotees are not afraid?
They take everything as Krishna's mercy.
Yeah. If you live or die, it doesn't make any difference, right? If you live, then you do service to Krishna, and if you die, what will happen?
Go back to God.
And serve Krishna.
Well, I don't know if we'll go back to God. It would be nice to go back to God, but we hope we can go on and serve Krishna, right? Service to Krishna will go on wherever we go. That's the idea. So you chant the mantra, different mantras are given, the 6-syllable mantra, Om Vishnave Namaha, that one is chanted, and then there's the 12-syllable mantra, and then there's the 8-syllable mantra, Om Namo Narayana, yeah. Who chanted? The Sri Vaishnavas, they chant that, Om Namo Narayana. And then we're told also you have to think yourself one with the Supreme Lord qualitatively. So talk about Ahangrahopasana. Ahangrahopasana, what is that? Contemplating in the mood of Ahangrahopasana. If you turn to the purport, text 12. Text 12, purport. Thinking oneself one with the Supreme is called Ahangrahopasana. Through Ahangrahopasana, one does not become God, but he thinks of himself as qualitatively one with the Supreme. And we should meditate upon the Supreme Lord in that way, thinking ourselves one with the Lord. Seek His protection. The living entities are always subordinate to the Supreme. Their duty is to always seek the mercy of the Lord in order to be protected by Him in all circumstances. So then, after putting all the different syllables of the mantras on one's body, then you have to offer prayers to the Lord's different incarnations, right? Which particular incarnation do you pray to usually? Who is your Atista Devata? Lord Nrsingadev. How do you pray to him? Just like Namaste, Namaste Maya. Okay. Yeah. Anybody worship somebody else different? Are you doing Shaligram Puja? No? Anybody doing Shaligram Puja? Govardhan Puja? No? You got any Shilas? No?
With me, no.
No? No? Matatit? Doing Puja? Got your deities at home?
Yeah,
Your husband do Puja?
I have pictures.
You have pictures?
I have deities Gaurnitai, Jagannath, and Latin.
Okay, good. So anyway, we're told different forms of the Lord we're supposed to pray to. It says, in his incarnation as a fish, as Vamana Dev, and as Vishwarup. So the fish will protect us where? In the water, right? And the Lord Vamana Dev will protect us on the land, and Vishwarupa in the sky. And then Lord Nrsingadev is there, right? How do you pray to Lord Nrsingadev? Usually there's a mantra they chant from the 5th Canto Srimad Bhagavatam, the residents of Harivarsha, led by Prahlad Maharaj. They all worship Lord Nrsingadev, right? You know the prayer? You don't do Nrsinga Yaga. Om Namo Bhagavate Narasimhaya Namaste Tejase Vaibhava Prajanaka Prajadamstra Karmashraya Randaya Krisa Krisa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishtam Om Shrum. Right? Offer my respectful obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Nrsingadev, who possesses nails and teeth like thunderbolts. Kindly vanquish my demonic-like desires for fruitive activities. Please appear in my heart, drive away our ignorance, so we might become fearless in our struggle for existence in this material world. Then the 5th canto, like that, they're going around different regions of Jambudweep, and there's different, in each region they're worshipping a different form of the Lord, and they're offering prayers. So here also, Narayana Kavacha, they're offering prayers to different forms of the Lord, and they're asking for protection in different situations. Lord Nrsingadev is asked to protect us in all directions. And it says that his loud laughing caused the pregnant wives of the Asuras to have miscarriages. Is that very good?
Yes.
Huh?
Oh yes. Asuras died.
The pregnant wives of the demons, yeah.
I'm evil goodness.
Who was it? Who was also causing the other people to have miscarriages?
This Hiranyakashipu,
Hiranyakashipu.
when he was laughing, the demigod smiles.
They have miscarriages. Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, the different forms of the Lord meant to protect us. And we're told about Lord Buddha, right? We're told Lord Buddha, where does it come?
Where's
Which verse is it? Anyway, there's a verse where it talks about Lord Buddha, and we're told we can take shelter.
19.
Huh?
19.
19, is it?
Buddha.
Well, 17 is also good. 17 is Sanat Kumar, and he's saying by taking shelter of Sanat Kumar can protect us from lusty desires. Lusty desires is the great enemy of spiritual advancement, right? We want to protect ourselves, make advancement, so Sanat Kumar can protect us. So some people can worship Sanat Kumar, If you're worshipping the deity, that Devashi Narada can protect us from committing offenses and worshipping the deity. You see in the purport there, Prabhupada, lusty desires are very strong in everyone, and they are the greatest impediment to the discharge of devotional service. So those who are very much influenced, they're advised to take shelter of Sanat Kumar. He's a great brahmachari devotee. What about Mataji's? Can Mataji's also take shelter of Sanat Kumar? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, maybe. Why not?
How do you take shelter?
Well, we can offer prayers.
This one?
Yes, this one.
So,
And just by remembering Sanat Kumar, we can just pray to him.
but you said that Narayan Kavach is not said by pure devotees because they accept calamities.
Huh?
But before starting this, we discussed that Narayan Kavach is usually not prayed by devotees because they accept calamities. So, should devotees do Narayan Kavach? Pray Narayan Kavach?
Yeah, you can chant Narayan Kavach if you want. Why not?
She's saying just a little bit before you said devotees they generally accept the danger.
Well, pure devotees. Right? We're not all on that level, we're so pure. But we can become pure by offering these prayers. Right? By offering these kind of prayers, they will help to purify us. Because we're remembering the Lord and we're remembering His different incarnations and different devotees. Remembering these different devotees. So it's very good for our spiritual advancement. I was listening to one lecture and they were saying that one devotee, he offers, first thing in the morning, he offers his respects to all the devotees who have helped him in his spiritual life. And he offers respects to them all, the different people who have helped him overcome all the different obstacles in the course of his devotional service. So he not only offers respects to the deity and to Prabhupada and to the different leaders, but everyone who has ever helped him like that, he wants to offer respects to them. And he does it every day. So like that, that's a nice way to purify ourselves. So then, okay, text 19, Lord Buddha is there, right? Lord Buddha. May Lord Buddha protect me from activities opposed to Vedic principles and from laziness that causes one to madly forget the Vedic principles of knowledge and ritualistic action. So, Lord Buddha, of course, Buddhism is quite rampant. It used to be spread all over India. And even if you go to Mathura, if you go to the museum in Mathura, you see a lot of Buddhas there. Because Mathura used to be the Buddhist capital. Although Lord Krishna appeared there in Mathura, that became the Buddhist capital. And they have many Buddhist relics all there in the museum. So Lord Buddha, Prabhupada writes here that Lord Buddha's purpose was to stop the killing of animals. And he quotes Jayadeva Goswami. Right? You know the Gita Govinda, Dasavatar Stotra?
Yes.
Yeah? So that verse, Keshava Drita Buddha Sharira. And Dasi Yagdar Vyam. Ahaha Shuti Jatam Sadaya Hridaya Dashijapa Shugatam Keshava Drita Buddha Sharira. So Jayadeva Goswami, he's glorifying Lord Buddha because he came to stop the killing of the animals. Because what happened was the degradation of the Brahmins and the corruption. The Brahmanas were encouraging animal slaughter in the name of the Vedas. They said, the Vedas say, you have a problem, you should do that. You should sacrifice a goat. You should sacrifice 3 goats. You know, like that. So even today, so many goats are there. These goats are all for slaughtering. You know, they will all be slaughtered in course of time. Because the Muslim people, they still have that culture. They cut the throat of the goat. And even in Hindu society, there are some places where they do it. They kill the goat in the dark moon night, once in a month. There's a temple there in Malaysia. I know in Malaysia, I go to Malaysia sometimes, and in Malaysia there's this one temple where they worship Kali or somebody. Anyway, they do the goat sacrifice once in a month, the dark moon night. Many people go. And of course, blood everywhere. You know, it's not a very sattvic kind of atmosphere, but people go. They say it's in the Vedas, can kill the goat. Right? What does the Vedas say? The Vedas say, I'm killing you, in the future you can kill me. I'm going to kill you because I desire to eat meat. So in the future, you can kill me, you can eat me. Is it a deal? You agree? So the goat has no choice. The goat is sacrificed and this animal killing. And so it was going on a big scale in the time of Lord Buddha. So Lord Buddha preached against it. He wanted to stop that. And it's mentioned how Lord Buddha is teaching, what he's teaching is not actually a religion. In Buddhism, there's no God. Right? If you ask a Buddhist, is Buddha God? They say no. Who is he then? Who is Buddha? Haribo. Who is Buddha?
Incarnation of Lord Vishnu.
No, if you ask a Buddhist is not going to say that. No Buddhist will say Buddha is an incarnation of Vishnu. So?
Lord the messenger?
Huh?
Lord's messenger? Messenger.
They don't believe in God.
Buddhism, right? Buddhism.
They don't believe in God. The Buddhism is a Gnostic religion. They don't believe in God. So who is Buddha? Is he God? No. Is he man? No. Who is he? He's Buddha. He's Buddha. He's not God, he's not man. He's Buddha. And the Buddhists, the monks, and people who take to the monkhood, Their goal is to become the Buddha. They all want to become a Buddha. The men and the women. So in Buddhism, you'll see the Buddhist the women also shave their heads. And the men shave their heads, the women also shave their heads. The women also want to become the Buddha. One man I know, he's a Buddhist monk, and he asked me, he said to me, he said, in your religion, he said, do you have men and women in the spiritual world? He asked me. Because in Buddhism, there's no difference between men and women. Who is there then? Everybody's a Buddha. Everybody's a Buddha. Their goal is to become the Buddha. So you go to the Buddha land.
Buddha land.
Yeah, you go to the Buddha world, you know, the Western world, everybody's a Buddha. So he said to me, do you have men and women in the spiritual world? I said, yes, there's men and there's women. But there's no lust, there's no sex desire. I said, everybody loves Krishna. Everybody who's in the spiritual world, pure devotees, they love Krishna. He said, oh, very interesting. It was a shock to him. Because in Buddhism, they say everybody become the Buddha. They don't believe in God because they say the world is not real. There's no creator. This world is not real. What is it? It's false. Right? It's false. The world is not real. You do not exist. Right? So take a brick and beat them on the head. It's okay, you don't exist. Don't worry. Right? What can you do? You know, they have these crazy philosophies. So people who are atheists, they follow Lord Buddha. Yes?
So they have their own books where they read and they follow, right? And of course they're atheists, but also there is one Buddha Loka. There's a place where Lord Buddha stays and all of his followers, they go there.
Where?
In the spiritual world? No. Sorry, they don't.
Well, they don't believe in the spiritual world. Right?
Where do they go? After following so much?
Huh?
After following.
Well, they say ultimately nothing is real, you don't exist. Nobody exists, nothing is real. So where do you go? Nirvisesha sunyavadi. Sunyavadi, enter into the void. Anyway, Prabhupada describes Lord Buddha, how he said, if the Vedic injunctions allow animal killing, he said, then I don't believe in the Vedas. I'm not going to follow the Vedas. Because if the Vedas are telling you can kill the animals, it's no good. Don't want to kill the animals. It should be nice, peaceful living. So Lord Buddha taught like that. Don't kill the animals. No animal killing. So he rejected the Vedas. We don't celebrate Buddha Jayanti. We don't celebrate that. Why? He's one of the avatars. Why don't we celebrate? Because he rejected the Vedas. That's why the acharyas don't put the appearance of Lord Buddha on the Vaishnava calendar. Because he didn't accept the Vedas. But he saved people. He actually saved people because he got them to follow him. So by following him, they could be delivered. So Prabhupada said one should surrender to Lord Buddha so that he can help one avoid misusing the injunctions of the Vedas. Right? What was the injunction of the Vedas? What's the injunction of the Vedas that Lord Buddha helped us to avoid misusing? Killing.
Ahimsa.
Yeah, ahimsa. Right. We should. Ahimsa. Do we practice ahimsa?
Yes.
Yes, we also practice non-violence. But at the same time, sometimes you have to use violence. Right? When can you use violence?
The Vaishnavas are threatened.
Huh?
Vaishnavas are threatened. Vaishnavas are in danger.
Vaishnava, to protect the life of a Vaishnava.
Self-defense.
Huh?
Self-defense and
Self-defense.
there's those 5 scenarios like when one is poisoned and
Yeah, I was saying when there is a, like, the religion is misused,
Yes.
then sometimes we can use violence.
Yeah, a government can use violence. For example, a murderer. They can hang a murderer, right? So they're using violence, but they're using it to uphold religious principles. Manu Samhita said murderer should be hanged, should be killed. Right? Murder. And if there's uprising, if there's revolution in the country, the government may come in with the army to make peace, to settle it, and they may kill people to bring about law and order. So that sometimes you have to use violence. So there is proper use of violence. But we shouldn't just use violence in the name of the Vedas to sacrifice animals. Alright, and then and in the same purport, Prabhupada writes about how in Kali Yuga there will be many pseudo-religious paths and people will forget the real religious principles. Well, Lord Krishna appeared before the Kali Yuga and he taught what is the real principles of religion. But now Kali Yuga has come and so many problems have come, so many different religions come. And Prabhupada quotes famous Bengali saying, Yata Mata Tata Pata. Right? You know that?
yes,
Yata Mata Tata Pata means?
as
Yeah? You don't know? Yata Mata Tata Pata? No Bengali? Bangla Jani Nea? Jani. Yata Mata Tata Pata.
as many destinations there are that as many opinions as there are that many destinations, like
Many paths, yeah?
many paths.
Yeah. Yata Mata. Tata Pata. Many paths. In other words, he's saying it's all one. So it doesn't matter which way you go, it's all one. That's what that's his Mayapur. So, and this way there's many different opinions about what is the real philosophy. In the Kali Yuga, you get many philosophies. Alright, so So we hear about different forms of the Lord, praying to them, how they can protect us in different situations, different times of the day to be protected, somebody in the daytime, somebody in the night. And then we hear about the different weapons of the Lord. How we can pray to the Lord's different weapons. How is that we can pray to the Lord's weapons? What does it mean? Advaya Gyan? Advaya Gyan? You know the meaning? Advaya Gyan. Here in text 28 they talk about the influence of bad planets, meteors, and envious human beings. Just like there's an eclipse coming, right? When is the eclipse?
Sometime. Yes.
On Sunday.
It's finished.
Oh, it's already over.
I think so.
The eclipse. It wasn't going to be visible in India, but it was going to be there in other parts of the world. Right? The eclipse. So inauspicious when there's an eclipse. It said there will be many disasters, many things will go wrong. So the kind Narayana Kavacha can protect us from all the different miseries. Lord Garuda is mentioned. The Sri Vaishnavas, they worship. Huh?
They call it Garuda.
Yeah, they worship Garuda, they worship Hanuman. Very big part. So it said here, Lord Garuda is the most worshipful. He is as powerful as the Supreme Lord himself. He's the carrier of Lord Vishnu. He is the personified Vedas, and he's worshipped by selected verses. So we can pray to Garuda to protect us from all dangerous conditions. So we always have Garuda there at the temple. Garuda is outside. Lord Chaitanya would always see Lord Jagannath. He would stand at the Garuda Stamba. I'll take text number 30. In the purport, Prabhupada said, the Lord is called Advaya Gyan. Advaya Gyan, meaning no difference between him and his names, forms, qualities, weapons, and so on. Anything pertaining to him is in the same category of spiritual existence. They are all engaged in the service of the Lord in varieties of spiritual forms. All the different weapons, the different Lord Krishna's flute, his conch shell, his everything is all spiritual. Just like our paraphernalia, Madanga, kartals, we cannot put them on the floor, right? And the Madanga drum, Prabhupada would, he wouldn't let you put it on the floor like that. You have to have a special stand for the Madanga drum. You put it so it's off the floor, right? Why?
Because it is not different from Lord Balaram? All the paraphernalias of Lord Balaram himself?
Yes, but it's spiritual. Yeah, it's Advaya Gyan, right? Everything, it's one with the Lord. It's the Lord's spiritual energy. So we shouldn't put him on the floor. We should have to keep him off the floor. Take it. Prabhupada would be very worried, very concerned about these things. Alright? So then, he gives it, the Narayana Kavacha to Indra, and Indra is able to chant the mantra, and the demigods become very powerful, and they go out there, they're able to fight the demons. But here so text 33, talking about how the Lord is all-pervasive. Since the Lord is all-pervasive, because they're offering a prayer to the ornaments and to the carriers of the Lord. And Prabhupada writes, the offering of prayers to the Lord is not false, because the ornaments and the carriers, they are as good as the Lord himself. He exists in everything, and everything exists in him. Therefore, even worship of the Lord's weapons or ornaments has the same potency as worship of the Lord. So you want to offer worship, you worship Lord Krishna's sword, or Lord Krishna's conch shell, or Lord Krishna's shield. But the Mayavadis, they don't accept these things. They say the form of the Lord is Maya. But we say no. We say everything is spiritual. And we offer our respects to all these things. And then we're told about Prahlad Maharaj, text 34, how he's chanting the name. Whose name would Prahlad chant? Is he chanting Gauranga?
Narasimha.
Huh?
Narasimha.
Yeah, Prahlad's chanting the holy name. But Prahlad is actually Vishnu Bhakta. He's a Vishnu devotee, right? But he's chanting the name of Lord Nrsingadev. How is that?
He lost incarnation.
Yeah, Lord Nrsingadev is Vishnu, right?
Incarnation.
He's a Vishnu. So may Lord Nrsingadev, roaring for his devotee Prahlad, protect us from all fear of danger created by stalwart leaders in all directions through poison, weapons, water, fire, air, and so on. May Lord Nrsingadev protect us in all directions, in all corners, above, below, within and without. We want to get protection. So pray to Lord Nrsingadev. So you want to put on the mantra. Put on the mantra. You put on the mantra every day. Put on the mantra. You have to protect yourself with the mantra.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna mantra. And we put on our tea line. Put on tilak, we don't just put it on the face, put it on the whole body, right? Different parts of the body, chant the names of the Lord with each place, right? You know? What do you say? Om. You only put tilak on one place. You don't put.
No, I put also.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you don't know the names.
I keep forgetting.
Keep forgetting. Krishna. Better. Smartavyam satatam Vishnu. Always remember, right? Have to chant the names of the Lord, right? You know the temples on different parts of the body? Yes? What is it? Om? Om? Which one is the upper back? Om Padmanaya is upper back. And Om Damdaraya, lower back. And then Om Vasudevaya.
Like this.
Huh?
Like this and all over the body. Lastly,
I did not.
yeah. Whatever remains, you just put that.
What?
Whatever remains after that, you just put like this and make it's not like this. That's what some people do. Many devotees do like this. So, doesn't matter.
Ours also doesn't.
If one employs this armor, whomever he sees with his eyes or touches with his feet is immediately freed from all the above mentioned dangers. Very powerful. Right? This Narayana Kavacha prayer constitutes subtle knowledge transcendentally connected with Narayan. One who employs this prayer is never disturbed or put in danger by the government, by plunderers, by evil demons, or by any type of disease. And then we're told about the power of this Narayana Kavacha. We're told how a Brahmana named Kaushik used this armor. He gave up his body in the desert by mystic power. I don't know. He gave up his body, but how did he use the mantra? I don't. It doesn't really fit together. I'll have to check in this book and see what they say here. But anyway, we're told that Chitraratha was coming in an airplane with many beautiful ladies, and when he was passing over the spot where the Brahmana's body was, at that time Chitraratha, he fell from the airplane. And he was wondering what happened. And then at that time he got told to put the Brahmana's bodies in the nearby river Saraswati. The airplane was flying over the desert, and it came to that spot where the Brahmana's bones were, and then he fell from the air. Somehow he couldn't go any further, and he fell from the airplane. And then he got told to put the bones of the Brahmana into the river Saraswati and then bathe. So then Sukadeva Goswami tells about how you can use this mantra, how it will protect you from all dangers. And in this way Indra, he got the prayer and he used it and he conquered everywhere and became very powerful. And in the purport, Prabhupada explains, you must receive mantras from a bona fide spiritual master. Otherwise the mantra will not be fruitful. Sampradaya vihina ye mantraste nishphalamata. That if you don't get your mantra through the disciplic succession, it will not bear any fruit. even though you may chant the mantra, but if you didn't get it in the authorized process, it will not have any fruit. So you have to get the mantra in the proper manner. It has to come from the Guru. People say, oh, I read it in the book, I'm chanting, you know. Hare Krishna mantra, it's okay, that's different. But Gayatri mantra and other things like that, you know, are supposed to be given by the Guru. You have to get it through the Sampradaya. Otherwise, the mantra cannot be powerful. Right? Any questions on this chapter? Narayan Kavacha? Yes?
I mean, what I'm thinking is, Indra, he offended the spiritual master and then he disappeared. But till now, like, no step has been taken to, beg forgiveness. Or even like if he's chanting all of this Narayan Kavacha mantra, but there is offense on his head, how Narayan will respond to him? Because first of all, he has to finish that, whatever offense he did, he need to clear that up. Otherwise, how all of this, remembering the Lord will come and save him in any way?
Well, he cannot clear it up until his Guru comes back.
So he should go for austerity or something.
Well, he was told by Brahma to take another Guru. Lord Brahma didn't tell him to go and do austerity. Lord Brahma told, take another Guru, take Vishwarup for your Guru. And Vishwarup will help you to defeat the demons.
Nobody is thinking about Brihaspati, how bad he felt.
Well, Brihaspati, he knew the future and he understood what was going to happen. Not that he feels so bad, he just thinks, he's got these disciples, what can he do? He's the guru of the demigods and he understands these demigods are like that. And especially Indra is going to be like that. I don't think Brihaspati was so much disturbed by Indra's behavior. But he thought that I need to teach him a lesson. And so that's why he disappeared. I need to try to correct him, give him a good lesson, and then he'll be more careful not to disrespect. But of course it happens again and again, because that's the problem with being Indra. You take that big position, surrounded by beautiful ladies, and he's got his wife there also, and he's enjoying so many luxuries, and everybody's glorifying him. Anyway, Lord Brahma told him, you take another guru, take Vishwarup. After all, there wasn't a spiritual relationship. The demigods didn't really want to make spiritual advancement. They just wanted somebody who would help them to protect what they have. They wanted to hold on to their power, their position. That's what people generally want. They want to hold on to their money, hold on to their fame. Okay, any other questions on this chapter? Narayan Kavacha? Yes?
About Mataji stating that, does Buddha have his own Vaikuntha planet, Maharaj? Like in the Vaikuntha realm?
I never heard.
Yeah, I had that question when you said.
I never heard of the Buddha planet. Yeah.
I think I saw.
The Buddhists don't believe in God, so they don't believe in a spiritual world.
Yeah.
But they do have a thing, they call it the Western land or something like that. They call it the Western land. And their idea is to go to the place where everybody's a Buddha. Some of them, not all. Some Buddhists, they just want the nothingness. There's nothing, sunyavadi, nothing. That's what they say is the absolute truth. We say everything is one, but they say everything is zero. Zero. Shankaracharya said everything is one. Lord Chaitanya said everything is one and different. The Buddhists say everything is zero. In other words, this world is not real. You are not real. Everything is Maya, illusion. There's a section in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati described the different teachings of Buddhism there. It's in a purport in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. When the Buddhist monk came and tried to offend Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada, Lord Chaitanya defeated the Buddhist monk, and the Buddhist monk was very embarrassed, and he tried to humiliate Lord Chaitanya. He sent a plate of contaminated food to Lord Chaitanya. But what happened, a big bird came and picked up the plate, and he dropped the plate on the head of the Buddhist monk, and he dropped the dishes on the heads of all his disciples. So the Buddhist monk got hit on the head by the big plate, and he got knocked unconscious. And so he was unconscious. All of his disciples, they all came to Lord Chaitanya, and they prayed to Lord Chaitanya, "Oh, please save our master, save our teacher." So Lord Chaitanya told, "Go and chant Hare Krishna in his ear, and you will revive him." So they all went there, and they all chanted Hare Krishna mantra, and he came back to consciousness. So Prabhupada said, the Buddhist monk became the disciple of his disciples. Because his disciples gave him the Hare Krishna mantra. They were chanting Hare Krishna mantra to him. So he became their guru. They became his guru. Right? They became his guru. So it's mentioned that there anyway, but the different things about Buddhism, that nothing is real. And their philosophy, zero. Everything is zero. They won't talk about God. They will only say Kong, Kong, Kong. Kong is the word for zero in Chinese. Kong, Kong. Everything is zero, nothing.
Madhvacharya says everything is one and different? Or
Lord Chaitanya said everything is one and different.
Shankaracharya
Shankaracharya said everything is one.
what Madhvacharya has to say?
Madhvacharya's teaching is Dvaita. That was it?
Yeah, he has these two fingers up.
Yeah, he said two, dualism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
there's
again
two.
different from Mahaprabhu?
Different from Mahaprabhu, little different. Little different. Just like Ramanuja is teaching Vashishta Dvaita, and Madhvacharya is teaching Shuddha Dvaita. Is it Shuddha Dvaita or? I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
It's mentioned in I think it's in Kapila Shiksha. Yeah. The philosophies of the different each sampradaya has their own philosophy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Vachincha Veda Veda Tattva. But Madhvacharya, dualism. They're all the Vaishnava acharyas, dualism. Ramanuja, Nimbarka, and Vishnu Swami, Madhva, they all believe the soul and the super soul. And there's one supreme, and we're all servants. So they all agree on that, but they have different philosophies. Okay, we'll have a break.